Hi there, it's Dale with the Alchemy of Tantra. I want to share a little story with you about something that happened to me about a year ago. I was at a meditation class with some friends of mine who do Silva mind control. They have regular meetings at their home, and I go occasionally. I've meditated since I was 20, so it's not that I needed to learn how to do it. It was just kind of fun to go and sit with them. And I wear contacts. I'm a little hard of hearing, and they don't give me a hard time, but they do tease me occasionally. And at the end of the meditation, it was a guided meditation that Paul was doing. He said, okay, on the count, I'm going to count to 5. When you wake up, you'll feel fully refreshed. And then he added a little thing in extra for me, and your hearing will have improved, and your eyesight will have improved. And we laughed about it afterwards. At home, I was sitting in bed, and I usually read or something before I go to sleep. And usually, this is terrible, I'm addicted, my cell phone was sitting on probably an arm's length away from me. And without my contacts or glasses on, I cannot see the time. But I had it sitting there, and I thought, oh gee, it must be getting late. So I pushed the button on the phone so that the time would show. And I saw the time, and then I went, what? I don't have my glasses on. I don't have my contacts on. I looked back, and I could not see it. But for a flash, for a second there, I had 20/20 vision. It was so bizarre, and it just blew me away. It also reminded me of a book that I had read about multiple personality disorders, and how you have one body, but there are several personalities that inhabit that body. When one personality comes out, they can have, say, an allergy to orange juice, blow up in hives everywhere. But if another personality comes out that is not allergic to orange juice, those hives disappear immediately. So in other words, it's not the body, it's the mindset, it's the belief system. So these different personalities have totally different health conditions, can have totally different health conditions, even though they inhabit the same body. And it made me think about how much of our power we give away in the fact that when we believe something, it becomes our reality. And a lot of people poo-poo that. They say, you know, I've tried all those affirmations and stuff like that, but affirmations, just saying something, is not believing something. It's when that belief, you feel it in your core, that things change. And when someone says, I don't believe in that, chances are that their belief system is the same, and they're recreating the same thing every day. And it takes a definite amount of energy and focus to retrain your thought process. And so for me, meditation is wonderful because it allows me to go deep inside. And I love the feeling. To me, when people ask me what it feels like, the only word I can use to describe it is delicious, because it feels so good just to sit in that. I don't want to call it an abyss, because it's not. It's this all-encompassing connection with everything. And it's in that state that you can, if you choose to, work on your limiting beliefs, that you can do a rampage of appreciation, because that is one of the things that will turn your life around really quickly. When you start to appreciate what you've got, when everything becomes a joy. And you may disagree with me on this, but I have had experiences that most other people would consider a negative experience. But for me, they were a very positive experience because I learned something from it. And I've always believed that if you can learn one thing from something, the experience was worth having. And I'm talking life-threatening things here. So you could disagree, but that's, in my humble opinion, I really truly believe that. Anyway, I'd love for you to give me some feedback. What do you think? Have you experienced any life-changing things through meditation or through changing your belief system? Anyway, give it some thought this week, and I'm looking forward to talking to you soon. Dale at the Alchemy of Tantra.